Starter homes are getting cheaper, so why can't Americans afford them? What if I told you that more affordable homes are finally hitting the market, but fewer Americans can actually afford to buy them? That's the surprising reality facing US home buyers right now. According to new research from Zillow, sales of starter homes fell 5.4% in May compared with a year earlier, even though the number of starter homes available for sale increased by 4.5%. So buyers have more choices. They are facing less competition. And sellers are making more price cuts. But buyers still aren't buying. Why? Because affordability remains a major problem. Zillow defines starter homes as properties in the lowest priced third of the market. In May, the typical starter home was worth around $202,000 nationwide, up 2.3% from a year earlier. But the biggest obstacle isn't just the home price. It's the cost of borrowing. The average 30-year fixed mortgage rate recently stood around 6.75%, keeping monthly payments high for millions of potential buyers. For example, a $202,000 mortgage at 6.75% means roughly $1,310 a month in principal and interest. At a 5% mortgage rate, that payment would drop to about $1,084. And at 3% it would fall to roughly $852. That difference can completely change whether a first-time buyer can afford a home. But while starter home buyers are struggling, the luxury market is telling a very different story. Zillow found that sales of luxury homes, properties in the top 5% by value, increased 6.2% year-over-year in May. The typical luxury property is worth around $1.9 million nationwide. So why are wealthy buyers doing better? One reason is wealth. Higher income households are more likely to own stocks and other investments. When financial markets rise, those gains can provide additional money to purchase expensive homes, sometimes without needing a mortgage at all. Meanwhile, lower and middle income households are dealing with rising everyday expenses, including insurance, property taxes, food, and other necessities. That's creating what economists often describe as a K-shaped economy. People at the top are gaining wealth and spending more, while households lower down are facing increasing financial pressure. And there's another problem. The United States still doesn't have enough homes. Link to Realtor.com estimates that the country faced a shortage of more than 4 million homes as of 2025. The bipartisan 21st Century Road to Housing Act, which became law in July, aims to increase housing supply, expand financing access, and address institutional investment in housing. But experts warn that increasing the supply of homes takes time. For younger Americans, the housing crisis is also becoming a life decision. Do you move to a city where the best jobs are available but housing is extremely expensive? Or do you move somewhere where buying a home is easier but potentially sacrifice income and career opportunities? That may be one of the biggest economic choices facing younger Americans today. The housing market is showing an unusual paradox. There are more starter homes available but fewer people able to buy them. And until mortgage rates, home prices, incomes, and housing supply become more balanced, simply putting more homes on the market may not be enough. The big question is, would you buy a $202,000 home if mortgage rates were still around 7%? Or would you wait for rates to fall? Let us know what you think.